Seconds out. Round one.
This should be interesting. Round one in this super bantamweight contest. Christan Faccio in the white trunks and blue trim, facing Alexei Collado, originally of course from Havana in Cuba, now based here in Ireland, in Cork. And the adopted Irishman as such, known as Alexei the Hurricane Collado, has never lost a professional bout. He's won 12, all 12 within the distance, so he's a pretty impressive CV. Facing Christan El Terrible Faccio, orthodox boxer. Was supposed to, of course, box him last month, but because of personal reasons at the National Stadium in Dublin, unfortunately, the Uruguayan couldn't make it here to Ireland. He's only lost 5 times, Christan Faccio, in a 25-bout career so far. That means he's had 20 victories, 13 of those with knockouts. So their CVs of both of these super bantamweights, pretty impressive. Cuba against Uruguay in Letterkenny, Donegal.
This is a bit of a step up in class for Acosta, because this guy Faccio was quite good. Remember, he fought Bernard Dunn a year or two ago, and the fight was stopped in cuts. Bernard sustained a cut, but it was done with a clash of heads, and Bernard won it in points. But this guy's a tough cookie, Faccio, and you know, he's dangerous. He can punch a bit. You know, he's one tough hombre, so Acosta's going to have to be a wee bit careful. Just do what he's doing now. Just take it easy, work his way in. Don't get overawed. Don't get too excited, and don't get involved in a brawl. Because this is what Faccio loves. He loves a good old punch up.
So Alexei Collado, 22 years of age. Christan Faccio, 27. Both of them, surprisingly enough, ranked second in their respective countries. Alexei Collado ranked second in Cuba, behind Guillermo Rigondeaux, while Christan Faccio is number 2 behind Caril Herrera, southpaw from Montevideo.
There's a clash of heads there. Faccio's head banged right into Acosta's forehead there, and Acosta thought he was cut, but lucky for himself he wasn't. But it was a bad clash of heads there, so Faccio's going to have to be very careful and watch that head of his, because he did the same thing to Bernard Dunn. Clash of heads, and it was Faccio's fault, and the fight was stopped.
Oh, good stuff. He really connected there. And immediately Alexei Collado goes in pursuit of his opponent. And David Irvine from Belfast says, stop boxing. The bell sounds. Luckily enough for Christan Faccio.
That was good stuff from Acosta. He caught Faccio with some good body shots and some good head shots. Good stuff. But he has to be very careful, because this Faccio is very dangerous. That's a cracking body shot there, and a good solid left jab. Good stuff from Acosta, but you have to give Faccio credit, because he's one tough hombre.
Round 2 in this super bantamweight contest. Alexei Collado taking on Christan Faccio. Cuban in the multicolored trunks, representing his country, and there's a touch of green, white and gold there as well when you get the front picture. Orthodox boxer Alexei the Hurricane Collado, certainly based on the first round. When he goes into top gear, he is pretty fast mover and delivers a series of punches. And certainly he had Faccio in a little bit of trouble. Touch there again, good combination.
That's good solid shots here from Acosta, good solid body shots. He's picking his punches, he's looking where the punches are going. He's just not throwing the punches willy-nilly. But Faccio, he's very awkward. He's stooped way over it, like his head's pretty low, but Acosta's throwing in some real good solid shots here. They're really good stuff from Acosta. But it shows you how tough Faccio is, because he can take those and he's still coming forward.
Brave boxer, Faccio, 5'4", and a half, 164 centimeters. Lives in Salto, Uruguay. Born Christian Sebastian Faccio Cardoza. Last bout was last February, and he beat Gilan Carlos Cesars in Canelones in Uruguay. Out of the competitive ring for a little while, but might just be a little bit rusty in the opening rounds. But Alexei Acosta looks so impressive, so much in control.
You see, Acosta knows that Faccio is very dangerous with the head. That's why you've seen him put his two hands on his shoulders there to keep the head away from him. Because he knows a clash of heads here can stop a fight, can even ruin your career if the cut's bad enough.
Faccio has a reach of 174 centimeters. Certainly Alexei Acosta a little bit taller, 5'9" or 175 centimeters, and that extra reach pays dividends. He's throwing in those body punches, waiting for the opportunity to score heavily. Interesting contest, it must be said. End of the second round. It's round 3 in a most interesting contest here. Super bantamweight division. Alexei Acosta from Cuba, now of course based here in Ireland, in Cork, taking on Christan Faccio from Uruguay, who was once upon a time a serious world title challenger from South America. The Cuban is that little bit taller, has a greater reach, and is able to connect easily enough. Left jab is getting inside the cover. Two orthodox boxers here. And the Cuban has never been beaten in 12 professional fights. In fact, he's won all of them inside the distance. Alexei Collado Acosta from Havana in Cuba. Ranked 58 out of 940 in this super bantamweight worldwide division. Christan Faccio has dropped a little bit down to 136, but still really good battler.
I can tell you this, for someone like Acosta, this is a real good test for him, because if you can't get by guys like this here, you're going nowhere. But Faccio, he will bring the best out in fighters, and you will know when you fight this guy what way you are going. If you win, you've done very well, so you're going up. But see, if you make hard work of it, it means you're not going to go very much further.
Alexei Acosta throwing the punches, body punches. He's a variation of shots and punches. Christan Faccio fights low, but gets himself out of trouble here. A word from the corner we can even hear from our commentary position is, not that my Uruguayan is great, but I can certainly vouch for the fact that they're telling him to go for the body shots.
See, when Faccio comes in, his head is very, very, very dangerous, and this is still embedded in Acosta's mind, because that clash of heads in the opening round, was pretty sore, and it could have done a lot of damage. But that's why Acosta's not getting too close and getting too involved, because he knows that Faccio's head is very dangerous.
Stop boxing. Okay, spin out. Box on.
Nice left by Acosta. Still Christan Faccio looks strong and durable. Just about 5 seconds left in this third round.
No pushing down, Alex. No pushing down. Come on. Stop boxing.
The battle continues.
This is good stuff again from Acosta because he's keeping things at long range. He doesn't want to get too close because you can see he's keeping Faccio like away with those big long arms because it's still fresh in his mind from that clash of heads in the opening round. And that's why he's doing more boxing and he's not getting too involved in a brawl. And when he does, it's all at long range.
Close your face and hit the guy with your knuckles. The fight's going to go over if you close your face, your hands open. Okay? Close your face and let your knuckles hit. Okay?
Can't really squash.
Corners 10 seconds.
Close your face, hit with your knuckles. Come on, go.
Seconds out. Round 4.
It's round 4 in this super bantamweight contest between Christan Faccio of Uruguay and Alexei Acosta of Cuba. Both boxers ranked second in their countries. Alexei Acosta, that little bit taller, 5'9". Christan Faccio, 5'4.5". Both of them, of course, orthodox. Both of them with CVs that are quite impressive.
I actually heard Acosta's trainer saying there, close the fist and punch with your knuckles, because what Acosta has a habit of doing here is hitting with not the knuckles, the fingers. He hasn't got the hand closed properly, and it's like a slap. It's not a slap, but it's like a slap. It means he can't get the full power there. And as trainer, I heard him distinctly saying, close your fist and hit with the knuckles, and that is what he's not doing all the time, because when he does land good solid shots, he is. But you just watch his glove there. Sometimes he hits with the front part of the glove and it looks very like a slap. Beautiful. It's not just like that there, but it's not a slap. But he's not punching with the knuckle part of the glove.
Just a month ago, of course, Alexei Acosta beat Oscar Charin in September 11th battle in the National Stadium. And before that, on the 26th of June, he had a pretty impressive performance against Daniel Inache in the Neptune Stadium in Cork. Part of the 12 conquests that he's had in his professional career so far. Both boxers just trying to sort each other out and suss out the plan.
See, he did it there again. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Marty. He did it again with his right hand, and there he did it again. He's sort of slapping with the inside of the glove, and he's not getting the proper power there. He's not hitting with the full 4 knuckles.
No, no.
And the referee has come in.
No.
David Irving from Belfast. And he has stopped the contest.
Well, he probably, everybody sees things different, but he probably thought that Faccio was, he was always on the receiving end. He wasn't winning any of the rounds. Acosta was hitting him all the time, and doing a bit of damage. But Faccio's a tough guy. He thinks he could have won, but you don't see him complaining too much, So
Okay, Joe.
the referee, in my eyes, stepped in to save the guy any more punishment.
He didn't seem to be as mobile there, Dave, in that particular round. He seemed to be standing and waiting for the punches to arrive rather than getting out of trouble. And perhaps the referee saw it in the eyes of the boxer.
Well, he's a lot closer than us. He can see exactly. He knows when they're in trouble and when they're not in trouble. He was a former fighter himself, so he has a real good idea about what is going on and how badly they were being hurt. Because those punches that Acosta was throwing, when they did land with the knuckles, they were doing a good bit of damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the 4th round, the referee David Irving has called a halt to the contest in the interest of Christan Faccio's own safety. The winner, Alexei the Hurricane
So Alexei Acosta, winner in the 4th round. And the referee David Irving from Belfast stopped it in the best interest of the safety of Christan Faccio. So Alexei Acosta from Cuba via Cork has now won 13 professional bouts in his 13-bout career, and he's never lost.